First on CBS This Morning, a new lawsuit accuses the company behind one of the world's most popular pornography websites of running a criminal enterprise. Pornhub markets itself as a mainstream site for adult content, attracting 130 million users a day, which, by the way, is reportedly more than Netflix or Amazon. But CBS News has learned more than 30 women are now suing Pornhub's parent company, MindGeek. They accuse it of exploiting them for profit, hosting and promoting graphic videos of rape, revenge, even child porn, all in an effort to drive up revenue. Only on CBS News, we spoke with some of the women who are joining the lawsuit. We've changed their names to protect their identities, and we should warn you, some of this report includes graphic language.
I was making really good grades. I had friends. I was in clubs. I thought I was set up really nicely at the college I was at.
Isabella agreed to speak with us only on the condition that she be able to wear a disguise, as she described in often painful detail how a private nude video she had shared years ago with a high school boyfriend became public when it was posted to Pornhub.
The video got sent to me, and immediately I knew it was me. I mean, my face, my outfit, immediately.
That's gotta be shocking.
My heart dropped into my stomach.
She says she was just 17 when she shot it and thinks her boyfriend sent it to someone else who posted it anonymously.
Is there any possibility that Pornhub tried to contact you to confirm your age?
No, they did not.
To confirm that it was consensual?
They did not.
They didn't?
They did not.
How many people saw it?
Over 200,000.
200,000 people?
Yes, including everybody at my college, pretty much. Just knowing that that many people saw it really messed me up.
What is that feeling?
Shame and guilt, because I feel like I did it to myself.
Even though you know you didn't.
It's taken me a long time to come to terms with the fact that I am a victim of something.
And she's now trying to protect other potential victims by telling her story and suing Pornhub's parent company, MindGeek. The lawsuit, on behalf of more than 30 women, accuses the company of embracing underage, non-consensual, and pirated content to drive traffic to the dozens of porn sites it owns, and claims it profited from content produced through human trafficking. Lawyer Michael Bowie represents the women taking on MindGeek. He says the company skirted the rules of the traditional porn industry by allowing anybody to upload videos without first verifying age or identities.
The law prohibits what they're doing. The law has not been enforced.
He's spent the past year building a civil case against the company, citing racketeering laws ordinarily reserved for mobsters and drug gangs.
Their image that they try to project is that they are a friendlier, cleaner part of the porn industry. What's the reality?
The reality is that that is a front. This is an organization that deals with legitimate porn, of which you can make a fortune, but that wasn't enough. They incorporated into that business child porn, traffic porn, rape videos to make money.
Nearly half the women in the lawsuit say they were underage in videos uploaded to Pornhub. Another woman, who appeared in a video tagged sleeping pills, told us she was drugged and raped by her ex-husband, who filmed the assault and uploaded it to Pornhub. And then there's Aubrey.
I will never, ever be able to recover the emotional pain that this has caused me.
Her ex-husband faces criminal charges for secretly recording a video of them having sex and posting it to Pornhub without her consent.
Everybody had seen everything about me, and it's a very private moment, and it's a very vulnerable moment, and it's hard to come to terms with, that the world has seen that.
Yet people continued to see it, even after Aubrey contacted Pornhub to remove the video. Emails reviewed by CBS News show a company representative challenged her, asking, "How do you know this is you?"
I told them that it's me, and I'm mad that it's up there, and that I recognize myself, I recognize my bed. It's me, and they need to take it down immediately.
And did they?
No.
The process took days, but even after Pornhub took down the video, she says copies popped up on other porn sites.
I'd find it re-uploaded with a different name.
Just by other people?
Yes, it would constantly show up on these websites.
When did you leave the company, and why did you leave the company?
We spoke over the phone with a former company executive who provided information included in the lawsuit. He says illegal content was viewed as being good for business. He disguised his voice to protect his identity.
How would MindGeek, the company, benefit from illegal content on the site?
I mean, if you offer everything on the site, there is something for everyone. The more you have, the better it is. So for all the free sites like Pornhub, more content is always better.
He said when content was flagged on Pornhub, MindGeek often moved it to other sites it owned.
They removed content, but removed content popped up again and again, and no one really cared.
MindGeek announced changes last December, removing millions of unverified videos, banning downloads, and adding an ID requirement for people posting videos. Changes company executives addressed earlier this year in a government hearing in Canada.
Sexual material and child abuse material has no place on our platform. It makes us lose money. It completely ruins the brand that we have been trying to build for over a decade.
If you could address the CEOs, the executives at Pornhub, and tell them what this experience is like from this side, what would you tell them?
How would they like it if it was someone they loved? Their child, their sister. They've got to take steps to prevent this from ever happening to anybody ever again.
So MindGeek executives declined our request for an interview, but in a statement to CBS News, the company said any suggestion that the company tolerates illegal content is patently false, adding that it has enacted the most comprehensive safeguards in user-generated history. MindGeek also began reporting cases of suspected child abuse material to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. They started doing this for the first time just last year, and it made 13,000 of those reports. But the center says that victims and survivors continue to express frustration with MindGeek's record in removing abusive content. Finally, and this is key, the company still does not confirm the consent of everyone who appears in the videos posted to the site.
That's the critical point, it seems to me. It's like, I mean, if you have a video that's suspect at all, I mean, how do you know that the people who were involved in it agree to it being there?
It's a very good question. And MindGeek only made these changes after a big Nick Kristof op-ed in December.
Yeah.
And the remaining question is whether the laws that currently govern the traditional videotape and DVD porn industry will be passed by Congress and made to apply to these hosting sites like Pornhub.
It's just so outrageous. It is so hurtful. These poor women are going to, hopefully not, but many of them will live with this for the rest of their lives. And, you know, when one of the women said, I feel shame and guilt like I brought this onto myself, I thought it was so important that you said, but you didn't. Yeah. You know that, right? You know, it's one thing to know that intellectually, but to really feel that inside, you know, this is so damaging. I'm so glad you did this story.
What I walk away haunted by is something Aubrey told me, which is when she found her video that her ex-husband had uploaded, there were many other women there on the site as well that he had filmed.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of women out there who don't know to this day that they were there for years and may still be.
This is just the tip of the iceberg.